Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is, of course, your boy B, Bullet RC, coming to you guys again with yet another. And listen, man, the weekend is almost over, so you already know what time it is. It's time to get into this week's Heat or Hype, where we get into the latest sneaker releases, sneaker rumors, or anything I want to talk about in the sneaker or streetwear world. That is what we do here today. And remember, if I don't talk about a shoe, either I forgot about it, didn't edit it in, or it was just that BySuda that I did not want to expose y'all to it. But this week, the high fashion designer boys are back in the building, and they are back with the BySuda for sure. And just like every week, I'm gonna expose you to it. This week we got more leaks, more rumors, you already know the deal, and some samples that just popped up out of nowhere. And we also had about 3 or 4 releases over the weekend too. So I don't want to take too much time on the intro. You guys know what to do. Make sure you drop a like on this bit, and let's go ahead and get into this week's Heat or Hype. First up for this week, I just wanted to go through some of the releases and ask you guys, did y'all hit on anything over the weekend? We had the royal blue 3s as well as the teal blue Yeezys that I forgot to talk about in the top 10. Honestly, these teal blue joints to me is probably the weakest quantum that we've seen yet. So I forgot about them, but that's just because the colorway to me was just kind of weak. We also had the PSG 4s, and it seems like a lot of people went for this one. Like it was a little bit of a good amount of hype on these, more than I thought. Again, y'all know how I was feeling. I wasn't the biggest fan, and y'all even told me in the comments like, yo, you're crazy, you're tripping, the PSGs is fire. So hey, if you were one of those people, let me know down below, did you actually hit over the weekend? And we also had the Aim Leon door pair New Balances drop, and it went about as well as any other ALD release goes. If you know, you know. But those were all the releases from over the weekend. Again, just wanted to check in to see if you guys had any luck copping anything. This week, we also got to look at some new Jordans that are going to be dropping later on this year holiday season. And one of those was indeed the Fire Red Air Jordan 4. Now, we had the whole deal when the original photos popped up. The picture made the red look kind of pink. People complained. Then they went back, took the filter off the photo, and said, wait, they're not pink, they're red. I mean, regardless, even if they were that lighter red color, I don't think that would have stopped anybody from going out to cop a pair. So we finally have photos of the actual shoe, not just mock-up photos, not just photos from Nike sneakers. This is what the Fire Red Air Jordan 4 will be looking like. Of course, that is on Black Friday, but you already knew that. We've been talking about these joints for the last couple months, and now everyone is just waiting to get their pair. I'm hoping that they're not super limited. Hopefully it'll be a pretty, easy, because every Jordan these days sells out, but easier release, a lot of quantity in these joints, because I definitely want to get a pair, and I know a lot of y'all out there want a pair too. So yeah, we finally got some actual photos of the shoe. Another quick update, this week we got the slew of photos of the CPFM Nike Dunks. Now, the first time we seen them, we talked about was like kind of like that somewhat blurry photo. LeBron had them on, and now we have a full photo of the side, the green box. You guys let me know, do these photos change your mind on these at all? The bedazzled look for me, it's not, I'm not, 100% there. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could pull them off. But if I got this shoe, would it be something that I actually keep? And honestly, I don't know. As far as the release date though, we don't have it. These are just, people getting the pairs early, dropping the photos. So blam, here they are, and they are indeed the CPFM joints. Now for the first bit of rumors and leaks for this week, they come via the homies over at Sneaker Bar Detroit, and they were saying that next year in spring 2021, the South Beach LeBron 8 could be possibly returning. With Nike already retroing a lot of different LeBrons, we already knew that at some point the South Beaches are going to come back. Just like the Entourage 8 is probably going to come back at some point. Those highly sought after colorways that Nike knows are going to sell are more than likely going to come back. Now, the South Beach joints, that one, I am surprised to see this even being reported, because out of all the LeBron 8s, the South Beach is one of those that are way up there, and that might be something that they want to keep in the vault. But hey, again, no retro is safe. The Raging Bulls are coming back, or rumored to come back next year, so no retro, nothing is safe from coming back out right now. I will make sure to keep my eye on this, because if these do in fact return next year, Hey, these are gone. Next up, but staying inside that Nike basketball territory, we have another pair of Kobe 5 Pro Tros. Now, these should be dropping next month, November 27th, Black Friday. And this is the Kobe 5 Pro Tro, of course, in the Bruce Lee colorway. Yellow, black, and red. Y'all already know the deal. We've been talking about a lot of Kobe 5s recently, so you guys kind of already know how I feel about this shoe. I have been trying to cop a couple pairs. I would love to have the Bruce Lees. I think the only Kobe that I still have in my collection is my Mamba Curios right now, and they are dropping some dope colorways in the shoes, but again, it's just very hard to get because the resale has been going crazy, going wild for Kobe 5, so, or Kobe's in general. So that is what it is. They are dropping next month, or reported to be dropping next month on Black Friday, so good luck if you are going for them for the toe. If you're going for them for the dough, then you know, whatever, you know. Up next, we actually got another brand new pair of Air Jordan 1s. This is another fresh off the press leak, and this is the Seafoam / Healing Orange pair of Air Jordan 1s, and they should be dropping next year, summer of 2021. Now, again, this is a mock-up, this is a leak, this is a rumor, so the shoe, you know, should look like this when it does drop. The colors might vary just a little bit, and I mean, it's another pair of 1s. It's nothing too crazy to me. I mean, there's ones dropping all the time, so you kind of have a lot to pick from. And I mean, the next one we got is the Lucky Greens. If I had to compare these to the Lucky Greens, I'm taking the Lucky Green over this colorway all day, every day. We talked about the reverse shadows, like that Hyper Royal and gray pair, and like the suede. So there's going to be a ton of more Air Jordan 1s, just like there's a ton of Air Jordan 1s dropping this year every weekend. There's never going to be a shortage of 1s, trust me. Well, at least for the foreseeable future, there won't be. Who knows? Jordan could pull a fast one and just put them in the vault, but you know, they sell out every time, so I don't see him doing that anytime soon. Another brand new Jordan that we have photos drop up this week was also this Singles Day pair of Air Jordan 6s. Now, this is going to be a women's release only, and they should be retailing for $210, dropping on November 25th. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, when I first seen this shoe, it kind of reminded me of my grandma's couch, just, you know, triple blacked out and without the basketball. My grandma definitely had the all over floral couch, so that's what my mind just went to as soon as I seen the shoe. They don't look really horrible, but this photo right here isn't the best look at the shoe. But you can see that pattern all over the upper. The black looks to be like a suede. Then you have like these red, what could be hearts on the upper, where you usually have the Jordan Jumpman. So there's like a lot of small details in the shoe that from this photo we just can't really see yet. Now, since they're supposed to be dropping next month, I'm going to expect for better photos to probably be dropping in the next week or so. So when I get some better ones, I'll just update you guys on this. But the Singles Day pair of 6s, women only, $210 on the 25th November. For the last couple of weeks, we've been talking a lot about Pharrell and Adidas with more of these Human Race NMDs, and there's just more and more and more colorways starting to pop up, one of which was these joints right here. Now, when these do pop up, as of right now, it's a report that these are going to be an Asia Pacific type release. So if you are in the US, it's going to be a little bit hard to get your hands on this specific pair. Either way, the retail is still going to be that regular USD 220, wherever that converts to, I'm not sure, but it's still 220. And this colorway, in my opinion, is clean. None of the colorways have really been bad that I've seen. I feel like it's, you know, the Human Race NMD is a good shoe, and it's kind of hard to mess that shoe up. You don't really have to do too much. The shoe kind of does it by itself. One thing I will say is that they have been switching up the design on the toe a lot. There's different design on each toe on different colorways, and I always like that detail about the Human Races. So hey, keep that up, Pharrell, you know, 757, you know, local Adidas, you know, Virginia, you know, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Now for this next shoe, this is one that a lot of y'all called BySuda. When I didn't call it BySuda, I actually liked it, but hey, again, that's the whole point of the comment section. If you like something I don't like, y'all know I like the weird shit. Hey, let me know down below. It's all good. You caught what you like, and these joints right here are another pair of the Coldwall Chuck Taylors, this time in an all over kind of like matte black colorway, and I like this shoe as well. I really do like the light gray, but the black, I mean, you know, all black is all black. And if you are digging this pair, you can actually go on the Coldwall site right now, and I believe register to get like email updates for when the shoe actually drops. I mean, it's probably gonna be the same deal. Drops on the Coldwall first, and then some of the boutiques and different things like that are gonna get the shoe. But if you didn't really like the gray because they're kind of light, you know, slate gray kind of color, the black ones are on the way. But like I said before, a lot of y'all think they're BySuda, so I'll just move on to the next shoe. Another sneaker leak that came out of nowhere this week. We have another pair of Reebok Question. This time it's the Low, and this is another ice cream collab. And in my opinion, you know, maybe I'm biased, but I think these are pretty fire. Even down to the box, as you guys can see right here. I mean, they keep all the design elements. They redid the like ice cream face logo. This time it has like AI, got the headband, got the braids. I mean, they just clean, man. As far as release date, you know, we don't have that yet. This is another, you know, hot off the press leak. But another pair of ice cream question mids or question lows is on the way. We got another New Balance collab to talk about, this time between Studio FY7 and New Balance on the 992. Now, again, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I've never heard of Studio FY7. But the shoe itself, this 992 colorway is, they okay. The cream, black, and white definitely, you know, definitely works, but I don't know. This one just kind of seems lackluster to me. I'm sure materials and quality is definitely going to be there, but for me, this is going to be an easy pass if I would even get the shoe if I was trying to go for them. As far as the release date though, these should be dropping on October 22nd. Jumping back over into some Nike SB news, because it would not be a heater hype without some type of SB on the list. We actually have a Crater SB on the way, and it is using the Crater foam. I'm assuming recycled materials. The swoosh is a little bit different, and it's not a bad pair of SBs. Definitely not one of the best kind of recycled Crater type sneakers that I've seen. I still feel like the Space Hippie 03 is the best kind of Crater foam sneaker that Nike has right now. But this pair, I mean, I can't front, it's not bad at all. It's like an all over weird navy blue or black. You got the gray, and it has that recycled material all over the upper where that usual leather would be. Now, as far as the retail goes, I'm not sure, because I have not seen them pop up on Nike sneakers yet, unless I just missed it. But since this is a new pair of SBs and it's using that new Crater foam, they're gonna sell out, you know, kind of regardless. And for me personally, this is probably going to be another, you know, pretty easy pass. The Crater stuff is cool, I dig it, but this pair of SBs for me, it's not really pulling me. Okay, so it is time to get into this week's BySuda of the week. And again, y'all be chiming in all the time. I actually had a couple people hit me with some BySuda in the Discord. You know, I'll be throwing a Discord link out on Twitch, which I will get to some of that in the next heater hype. For this one in particular, I got two that I want to get into. High fashion boys, designer boys are back in the building. Designer BySuda boys are back in the building. This time it is Louis V collaborating with the NBA on a pair of boots. Did somebody call Birdman? Somebody get Birdman on the phone, because somebody did this. This right here is an official pair of Louis Vuitton and NBA collab boots. And if you were to ask me or ask anybody, are these official? Especially with the NBA collab, it's kind of a weird collab, but cool. But these boots are not it. And I already seen a lot of people calling these shits the Louis V lugs. That's basically what they are. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I hate the argument, well, if you took the name off, if you took this off, blase, blase, blah, I would do this or that. I hate that argument, but for this one in particular, I gotta make an exception, because if you took all the Louis V logos off of this shoe, this would be in Walmart for $20, $30. When I think Louis V boot, is this the thing that comes to your mind? Because this is not, this is not connecting. It's not connecting for me. Now, as far as release info or retail, there is no info like that out there yet. These boots just kind of popped up, and everybody kind of just flamed them up, as they should, because these shits is ass. They're BySuda garbanzo beans, garbola juice, horrible. They're bad. I don't know how much more I can say. These are the Louis V lugs, and it looks like something I would have found at the flea market a few years ago with like, they just look like some Fugazi type boots. These shits just don't look real, but they are, and I mean, it is what it is. So Louis V, I'm pretty sure you've been here before, but you know, welcome back to the BySuda of the week. Now for this next BySuda, I need y'all to just relax, take a deep breath, because I don't know if y'all are ready for what y'all about to see. Ladies, gentlemen, and everything and anything in between, I present to you the COVID-19s. Oh, they're not called the COVID-19s. We have the 1000 Chiotti pair of men's slip-on sneakers. Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and call these the COVID-19s. I had somebody send these to me and say the chicken pox like ones or some shit like that. This shoe is just y'all way out of pocket with these. And there is no retail for this shoe yet, so I just wanted to see what they usually charge for the sneakers, and it's 400 plus. And there are multiple colorways of this shoe, and they even have the high top edition with that Trojan protection for the bottom of your legs, your ankles. You know, they got you covered. Listen, to close off the BySuda of the week, I had to do it strong, and I had to do it with this shoe right here. This, again, 2020 has brought us so much BySuda, but this could be another one that is solidified for the worst sneakers of 2020 at the end of the year. But Cardi Bull might have to go ahead and go in on this pair right here. The COVID-19s from the brand Sunny. It don't really matter because y'all should not be buying these trash shits right here. Okay, now that we have all the BySuda out of the way, please get these COVID shits off my screen. And let's go ahead and get into the heat, bro. Now, I forgot to mention this next one before, but this week we actually got updated photos of that 700 V3 in that safflower colorway. I still dig the shoe. I'm not the biggest fan of the pair of socks that Buddy is wearing. This weird, like, not low, but not mid. It's like in the middle of low and mid. I don't know what's going on with the socks, but the shoe is clean. In some more Yeezy news, we have 3 brand new pairs of 350 V2s dropping next year in 2021. And who would have guessed it? The first one we're going to talk about is fucking tan. And that is the Ash Pearl pair of 350 V2s. Now, these should be dropping in March of 2021. And this is, of course, a leak, a mock-up, and that is for all these 350s I'm about to show you. But from this picture, they are another pair of tan Yeezys. Cool. The next one we got is this Ash Stone colorway, and they are, once again, tan. Now, one thing I will say that I like about these pairs is that they do have that clear stripe going through them, but other than that, I mean, more tan. And then last up, to round out the 350s, in February of next year, we also have an ash blue colorway. And out of everything that I've seen, I would probably take this blue pair. Am I going to be sweating when these come out if they do look like this? Because again, mock-ups of all the shoes, these are rumors. None of these ones are really going to be getting me out of the bed as of right now. And then to go ahead and wrap up this week, we actually got another sample Travis Scott Air Jordan 4 that just popped up out of nowhere. And this is an olive pair of the Air Jordan 4. And again, I mean, they're olive and black. That all over suede is super clean. It's just like the purple pair, super clean. But this pair is just a sample, so more than likely, if you do not know Trav himself very well, friends and family type shit, we're never gonna see this pair of shoes. There's a 99% chance that I will never see this shoe in person. But to see it online, it does look cool. And of course, next year we have some Travis Scott Jordan releases that we already have rumored, the 6s and the 1s, and there might be one more that I'm forgetting right now. But that is it. If these did drop, would you cop? Of course you would. Why am I even asking you? So listen, man, that is it. Make sure you drop a like on this vid. Let me know, did you cop anything this week, or did you save all your money in the pockets? Remember, that is always a good option. Much love to all the fam, followers, and of course supporters. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Twitch. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitch while you're watching this. Hey, I'm probably live right now. Check the link down below. Come through, say what's good. Here, there, blessed by, of course, I ain't got my shoes. So, Bullet RC, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Time for me to go ahead and go edit. Much love. Peace.
If you come here trying to take some, there's a lot more where that came from, and it really ain't no thing. I got some up here in this thing. I just dropped the G